What's up, YouTube? This is Design Jedi. I saw this article this morning. Wanted to do a video about it. It's on CNET. This is the best Star Wars Episode 9 title rumor yet. Commentary. Star Wars: A New Order would bring a deserved nod to the 1977 original and bring the film series full circle. 8 down, 1 to go. Now, there's just a single Star Wars film remaining if you ignore the rumor that Disney will break Episode 9 into 2 separate movies. And since we're in that internal galactic limbo between The Last Jedi's 2017 release and Episode 9 coming in late 2009, there's plenty of time to speculate about what the final film's title will be. So here's my favorite title rumor, courtesy of Reddit, but repeated in other places. The final film might be called Star Wars: A New Order. The title works on every level for me. That simple three-word directness. The reference to the Jedi Order that has forever been in the spine of the series, a hint at the creepy First Order because evil always rises to oppose good. A suggestion of freshness, of bringing newness to a franchise that's been around for 40 years. And as every old school fan worth his or her R2-D2 sleeping bag will note, it's a small nod to the original 1977 film. Even if we didn't know it as A New Hope then, that title is now well associated with Luke, Leia, and Han's first adventures, back when Elvis was still with us and Charlie's Angels ruled the tube. I feel a little sheepish by rooting for this title, because as an old fart who saw Star Wars in theaters in 1977, I still resist calling that first film A New Hope. Back in my day, our Star Wars movie didn't have a subtitle, and we liked it that way. So get off my space lawn. No one spoke of standing in long lines to see A New Hope for the 5th time that summer. It was Star Wars, plain and simple. The subtitled film names that followed felt like little kid names named for their parents. Little juniors needed nicknames to tell them apart. Sure, there's no real evidence that Star Wars: A New Hope, A New World Order will be the actual title. Another Reddit idea was Star Wars: The Last Hope. Admittedly, that's also a nice throwback, but it's undeniably negative. The last hope is a wavering thin filament that could break. A New Order sounds like things have been settled, like we're back on track in this world of political clashes and internet outrage. That would be a nice feeling for once. I've since researched it. The title A New Hope shows up as far back as 1975 on a revised 4th draft of the script, as shown in the 1979 book The Art of Star Wars. We 3rd graders didn't know that at the time, but A New Hope was much as part of an era as was Kenner's Millennium Falcon toys and our cheap Chewbacca Halloween costumes with plastic masks. 40 years is a long time. I still call that first film just Star Wars, but when I see the full title written down, it brings nothing but nostalgia now. I think of that lonely orphan Luke on Tatooine, starring at the two sons, Mark Hamill a gawky 25 but somehow looking 17. I think of Carrie Fisher, barely out of her teens, a scrappy princess with no problem taking charge of her own rescue. I think of Han, never let the odd Solo, who shot first because of course he would have. You look back over 40 years of any life and there are regrets and forgotten loves and mistakes, but it's all washed over somehow with a film of innocence. We were younger then, and we didn't know as much about the world. Good would always triumph. Scrappy orphans and ragtag smugglers could defeat gleaming armies, and hope was really, truly new. Solo: A Star Wars Story. Here's everything we know. Okay, this is just links. But isn't that cool? A New Order, man. That sounds like a great title for the new film. I'm on board 100%. It's awesome. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and as always, have a great day.